So, hey you guys and welcome back. I actually put on makeup for this video. What do you think? Wasn't a lot of makeup, but it's still cute. And I have an actual dress on because I thought I'd wear it. Anyways, so today we're talking about my mid-year book Freakout tag. This has been super popular lately, so I wanted to join in on the fun and see where I am. So I did look at my Goodreads challenge before I popped on here, and I'm a little bit more than halfway through, so I have a good buffer for the year, but I definitely think that I'm going to succeed in that. And if you aren't doing a Goodreads challenge, no worries, no problem. This isn't actually about any of that. I just thought I'd give you an update about where I am. But yeah, so I have all of the questions written down, and apparently cat nail trimmers. Anyway, so I wanted to get started right away because I only have about 10 minutes to do this video. So the first question is, what is the best book you have read this year? And I am honestly stuck between Renegades and Glitter, and I'm gonna put the pictures up here right now. I really liked Renegades because I think it's been the most thought-provoking book that I've read all year, because I didn't read Sight this year and I haven't read Thunderhead yet, and I think that those are gonna take the prize. But Renegades was definitely the most thought-provoking, but I keep on going back to Glitter, and I feel like that has really made an impact in my life because after reading that book, I actually really got into Victorian style fashion and like sewing more, and it upped my creativity, and I keep on coming back to this book and I don't know why. But like even in everyday life, I'm just like, this book. So the best books I'm gonna say are one of those two. I don't know which one though. And if you're wondering, my hamster cage is behind me. His name is Squirtle. If he decides to come out and if I get a quick clip of him, I'll show you that at the end. But those are definitely the two best books that I've read this year. The next is, what is the best sequel you've read this year? And I'm honestly conflicted on this one. I really liked Hollow City, which is the second book in the Miss Peregrine's series. But I also really liked Among the Sticks and Bones, which is the follow-up to Every Heart a Doorway, and it follows Jack and Jill in their little universe, and I thought that that was really, really good. Back to, I just really like the idea of those books, if you haven't heard me talk about them before. So yeah, those are my two favorite sequels. My favorite new release, and I didn't know if this was like one that you've read or haven't read. If it's haven't read, I'm gonna say Thunderhead. That is my favorite release this year. It is the only one that I pre-ordered so far. Well, I just pre-ordered a bunch, but you know, whatever. Otherwise, new releases. I'm gonna say Daughter of the Burning City or From Twinkle with Love. I think that those are the, oh no, Warcross. Warcross came out this year. So definitely Warcross. Hands down Warcross, or possibly Glitter, because I think that came out this year. I don't know when that actually came out. So, the most anticipated releases of the second half of the year, and this is definitely split between two again. I'm sorry, I have a hard time deciding. So it is either going to be Escaping Houdini, which I've pre-ordered, or Map of Days, which I have yet to pre-order because I didn't know what was coming out this year. So I need to go track that down. The other one, oh wait, Rage isn't coming out till next year, I think. Yeah, Rage isn't coming out till next year. Rage is a sequel to Roar in the Stormheart series. I don't know how many books they're going to be, but I'm definitely looking forward to Rage, and I check like once a week to try to pre-order that, which hasn't been happening yet. The biggest disappointment of this year is definitely going to be Daughter of Smoke and Bones. I had really high hopes for this, and I don't know why. I heard about it originally in high school, and I really wanted to like it, but I actually DNF'd it like halfway through. No, I didn't. I think I actually might have finished that one. I really thought about DNFing it though, and it was part of a really bad reading slump, and I just didn't like it. Don't ask why, I have no clue, I just didn't like it. The biggest surprise. Oh, actually I have one here. So this is the last book of the Goddess War trilogy. Yeah. It's called Ungodly, and the Goddess War trilogy is definitely my biggest surprise of this year. I didn't really think I'd like it, but I ended up loving it, and yeah, it was really good. It just kind of came out of nowhere on Book Outlet, and I just ended up loving it. Your favorite new author, and all of these are new to me authors because they've been around for a while. So the first one that I have is Marissa Meyer, which has written the Lunar Chronicles along with Heartless, Renegades, and a bunch of other books that I'm probably forgetting. The next one that I really have been loving is Neil Shusterman, and I don't think I have Scythe here. Yeah, I don't have Scythe here, but I really want to read, I've read Scythe, I really want to read Thunderhead, and then I also really want to read Unwind by him because I think that that's such an interesting idea and such an interesting premise. The other one, I don't have, let me grab a first book. Here we go, and odds are none of that is going to be cut out because I'm very, very lazy. Rick Riordan, I have not read any of his books, but he's definitely a new to me author that I've fallen in love with. Yeah, I'm late to the show. Shush. Shush, I'm just a little bit late. Just a little bit late on that one. Fictional crush. I put NA for this. This doesn't really apply to me. If I had to pick someone, I guess I'd pick Amon from Reawakened, but honestly, I don't like him all that much. I don't get crushes very often. I don't know. I don't get them very often, and that's weird. But yeah, I don't get crushes very often, so I don't really have an answer for that. Favorite fictional character? I'm definitely gonna say there's two. I'm sorry. There's Thalia from the Percy Jackson series. She is the daughter of Zeus, and I really just like her. The other one is Cress from the Lunar Chronicles. I really like her because she reminds me a lot of me. So why not like the character that reminds you of you? I don't know. A book that made you cry. I don't remember if it was Hollow City or Library of Souls. I read both of them this year. But like halfway through, I just started crying when everyone was saying goodbye, and that just... I think it was in Hollow City that they said goodbye to, like, they split up because someone was sick. And that just... it hurt. It hurt. It hurt, so I cried. A book that made you happy, Daughter of the Burning City. I don't know why, but that just made me really happy. So did Glitter. I'm gonna go with Daughter of the Burning City though. Your favorite film adaptation? I haven't seen any film adaptations. The only one that I've seen, and was a rewatch, was Inkheart, so I really don't have an answer for this. There have been a lot. There's been Love, Simon, there has been Ready Player One, and I guess I did watch Game of Thrones this year. So if you can count that, there's that answer. Like, there's been a few, but I just haven't... Oh, there's also The Handmaid's Tale, but I haven't read The Handmaid's Tale. I have problems with this question, I guess. Favorite review that I've written or favorite video that I made. My favorite review that I've written so far this year was definitely Wonder Woman. I put a lot of heart and soul into that. And I don't know. It's just the one that I'm the proudest of, and I think it's because I took all of the pictures that were on that blog post. And it's because those pictures get taken a lot on Instagram, so I don't know. On to the next one. The most beautiful book you bought this year. I don't have time to put the dust cover on, but Sphinx Queen. This is an old one. It came out years ago, but I think that this cover is absolutely amazing. That author also wrote this. Sphinx Queen is a sequel to Sphinx Princess? Yes, Sphinx Princess. It's on the floor over there. And this author also wrote Nobody's Prize and Nobody's Princess, which I absolutely loved. So, and I love all the covers to these. This is just the one that's the most handy, and it's the only one that I bought this year. Next is, what book do you need to read by the end of this year? Let me go get it once I find it. I think that this is a no-brainer at this point. I really gotta read Thunderhead. I gotta sit down and do it. And I think I'm gonna start making it part of my bedtime routine to sit down and read a book, because I've had a challenge for the last few months to sit down and actually read a physical book. But I keep on just reading audiobooks because they're way easier to find time for. But yeah, so that is my mid-year book freak out tag. I think I'm doing pretty good this year, considering that that's the only book that I haven't read yet. I really want to catch up on that one before September, because I have two books being released in September that I want, and then one in November, and I don't know when the other ones are being released. I think some of them are next year. But yeah, that's my tag. I hope you guys liked it. I hope that you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!